Okay, everybody. I figured I would try this. This is Alpha 16 stable release, a brand new game. I created a new profile for it just a minute ago, and I'm gonna name it Build 138. Gonna fuck me, cause it's gonna be rough playing solo. Survival, single player, random gen, all standard options. And let's see where we start. I am playing on a laptop, but it's a pretty good laptop. It's an Asus G-Rog. It's, I don't know, 2 years old maybe. It's not too bad. Has an internal separate video card. The RAM's been upgraded to like 24 megs. So it runs pretty good. I know I was playing the experimental branch a little bit, and it would get hung up sometimes on creating players, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. Okay, it's going to take a minute to generate the hubs, so I'll just talk a little bit about my general game plan. Normally when I get in, first thing I do is knock out like the little beginner quests and search for shelter for the night. That's my number one goal, is to find shelter for the night. Gather some resources a little bit, some stone, some wood, so that you can actually do a little something, and hopefully find a little food, water. Those are my main priorities after finding a place for the night, is make sure I can get some food and water. If you're in the desert, a good thing to do is grab yucca, because you can eat it even though it doesn't give you much. It gives you a little bit, but also an empty jar you can create yucca juice, which will keep you hydrated, as well as had a cooling effect. Not sure if it still does, but had a cooling effect for the heat. If you're in a snow biome, you are going to freeze to death, but snow also can be used to make murky water if you have some jars. Other than that, you're going to have to collect cans, get some water in there, because until you find a cook pot, you're not going to be able to boil water in a jar. So just some things to keep in mind. I almost never stick with the club very long, because as soon as you start mining a boulder, you'll get some metal, and you can make an iron reinforced club, which of course is a little better. So, why have a regular wood club if you can have a little better club almost immediately? But I'll make it just for the sake of the the beginner quests. I have been playing this game for quite a long time. I have about 1,300 hours in 7 Days to Die. I think I've purchased about 7 or 8 copies of this game for friends and family. It's an excellent game. If you don't have it, I recommend it. It's definitely an excellent game. Not real fond of the new wolves scenario so much, because they tend to be spawned too often, I should say. Like too many of them. I think it'll be just a matter of time before they adjust, how many spawn. And I can tell you from experience that if you run into a pack of wolves in the fog, you are in big trouble. Oh, great. Snow. Okay. Questy. Well, there's some water down there in a road. Oh, look at that city right off the bat. That is awesome. That is a great place for shelter. I see some rocks here. Let's see what's in here. A little duct tape never hurt. I'll go ahead and craft a bedroll just because. Bandages are very important because bleeding can and will kill you. Let's just drop it just because the game wants me to. And the only good thing about that is if I do happen to run into, like, say, a bear or a pack of wolves or what have you, at least I'll spawn in the same place, in a familiar place. Okay, let's get some wood and some stone and some feathers. I saw a nest over here. Okay, a couple of feathers is always good. I'll go over here and get that boulder and that tree. Hear a warthog up there, but they are aggressive if provoked. So right now I don't think I want to try to kill them. I'll probably come back to that boulder here in a second. I just want to make sure I have some wood too before this stone axe breaks. That I didn't want. Well, I guess I can keep it. Some clothes real quick. Some more iron, so in the meantime, we'll keep that. the wild hog. Okay. Not enough metal to make my reinforced club yet, but that's okay. Oh, that looks like wasteland over there. That's gonna suck. While playing on the experimental branch, I did notice that the wasteland had mines scattered around. There's a deer over there, but let's see what's over here. Maybe I can get something decent without having to put too much of a fight up. There's some sleepers over there. A little water is good. Oh, there we go. That works. And I'm just going to scrap those shorts. Vitamins are good. And there's a sleeper in there. These tents are a good source of cloth if you don't have any. I'm tempted to take some while I'm here. Good. Not going to need that anytime soon. Come on, something good. Well, it'll be a while before I can use that, but you know. Washing machine, yay! I don't know why they decided to put like cabinets and washing machines and that sort of stuff in crates. It's a sleeper somewhere. Heard him. That's pretty good. That should keep you busy for a little bit. Okay. How am I doing? I don't have much in the way of rock. I don't have much in the way of lumber. I should get some more of that. There's a bunny. Because in the early game, arrows are very important. throughout much of the game, arrows can be really useful. If you haven't heard, there's now a compound bow that can be had. And it uses regular arrows, though I'm not sure if it's only steel and flaming, or if it just, you have to have the compound to be able to fire steel. So I'm not real sure which way that is just yet, but we shall see. Okay, tired myself right out. Crafting things is good, even if you can't actually use it. If you're not wasting something that you need, crafting will give you experience points, which will help you level up, which will allow you to gain more points to spend in the perk system. Wait for my stamina to build a little bit. When your stamina runs out, you hardly do any damage at all. Alright. It's not many feathers, but when I get into this town over here, I got a feeling I'm going to need just about as many feathers as I can get. Good. Maybe I will collect some of the snow. I suppose I probably could use a stone shovel and this would be a little faster, but I don't really need a ton of this stuff. It's just enough to get me through like a day or two. And there's the zombie. Lumberjacks are kind of tough. It takes a bit to knock them down. Okay, well that's better than what I'm wearing, I believe. And that's probably better than what I'm wearing. And that can be scrapped. Let's double check. The helmet is 18, 14, 13. I'm sure that's way better than this. Yeah, so let's scrap it. The boots. And not really. I'm gonna have to say I'll take my plant fiber boots over these. Okay, where did that town go exactly? I think I'm heading the right direction here. Yep, there it is. Just keeping my eyes out. Don't need any nasty surprises. Ah, that is a vulture. they are pretty persistent. Shit. Yeah, I knew it. I can't believe I missed that. Come on, hurry up. I don't want a lumberjack coming after me. Back off me. Vultures don't give meat, but they do give feathers. Nope, missed. Must want it like under his friggin'. Hey, come on. Hey. Stop that shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm bleeding. Where'd he go? Way over there. Come on. Shit. Shit. Okay, the jig is up. Alright, let's just bug out of here. I don't need that kind of crap. Keep an eye out. Now in the wasteland, in the experimental version, I saw candy tin mines, etc., etc. I don't know if they are going to be here or not, but I am not going to take chances. I'm going to keep my eyes open. Oh look, another vulture. Okay. Drugstore's cool. Bank is not such a great spot. Cars are excellent source of loot. I can't believe I'm already infected. This really sucks. One hit. Oh god, a dog. Dogs are bad juju. Milkshake. And another dog. Let's go this way. Yeah. I hear ya. Go away. Oh, look, a bear. Just kind of looking around here, see what's available. Also, looking for a good spot to set up. I like this. I prefer the stone structures, they're more durable. Now that's only a 2-story. I like the 3-story. Because the higher up I am... Oop, that's a snake. There's a rattlesnake over there. If you haven't seen those yet, that's a new... new creature. Alright, well... Okay. I think we'll go with this one. Here she comes. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, God, I suck today. I completely suck. Okay, nobody else knows I'm here at the moment. Although I hear some zombies. zombies. Okay, let's see who's home. Keep your eyes open for the sleepers. They can and will be just about anywhere. Including like behind the register. Take these chairs, scrap them for a few extra pieces of wood. Anybody hiding under there? Nobody that I can see. With the sleeper zombies, stealth is a really good option. They don't always make noise. So, if you sneak in and spot them first, you have a good chance, like there's one in the corner, you have a good chance of being able to kill them before they ever even know you're there. Now, let's see how this one goes. Yep, I didn't think so. Well, okay. Dang it. Oh, good. I was gonna say, glitch through the walls, so the chances of killing them are not that great. But, we got lucky. Okay, there's one over there. And done with you. Sorry, I'm picky. I won't eat dog food. No dog, no cat food. Them's my rules. It would be a dark day indeed if I had to do that. Alright, now I am breaking the staircase. If I can. It may have concrete. Yep, that's a problem. And I hear zombies outside. It's gonna take quite a while with this. Zombies have a hard time jumping over any kind of gap. And believe it or not, more times than not, you can sit on a second floor, and provided they don't break the floor off underneath you, if you have a gap in your staircase, they will never get to your floor. Recoup a little stamina. Zombies are close. One down. If I can get this one broke, I will feel much safer tonight. Yeah, hold on to that just in case. In the off chance that I have to drink tainted water, that vitamin will help cure any dysentery I might get. And I hear a dog outside. So I am so glad that that's broken. Alright, now let me clear the bathroom, because I didn't go in there yet. I don't think there's anything in there, but I want to be sure. Oh, and there's another place I didn't check, which you may or may not notice. On top of this wall, a lot of times zombies will be laying up there, and you won't know it if you don't look. So the first time you make some kind of real noise, zombies pop down out of nowhere and you are in trouble. But anyway, oh nice, metal. You may ask why I'm breaking this, but it's very similar to the staircase. If you break the bottom rung, they have to jump to get on the ladder, and zombies have a hard time with that. They may still get up the ladder, but it'll be harder. Time is important. And the reason is the zombies are most threatening at night because they run. So, whatever you can do to get yourself through the night to the daylight hours is beneficial. Granted, some of you may be like, I just want to kill all the zombies I can kill. You know, that's fine too. He saw me. Yeah, I thought so. And I suck with the bow again. Evidently, that's going to be the theme. Okay, the house has been pretty much thoroughly cleared of zombies, except that room underneath the stairs, which I might get to today, might not. Oh yay, part of a sink on the roof. The 2 pipes are good though. I'll need those to create my forge. Yeah, I don't really care about rotten flesh. Not sure if you can get anything else from them either. Okay, actually, while I'm up here. Oops. I'm going to put a hatch. Ooh, that's another thing. Almost forgot about that. I'm going to put a hatch here. Really is no reason for me to lock it. It's just something I'm used to doing. Zombies don't care whether it's locked or not. But that way, if a crawler zombie scales up the side of the building, he can't just come right on down in. I'm not sure if zombie corpses attract zombies or not. This bone is good though, because that will act as a knife when I go hunting. I really don't care about that piece of paper either. Okay, now let's loot this place. See if we get anything good. Oh, that's good. First aid kits are very good. It's dog food. Can't I just have the can? I would rather just have the can. Yeah, okay. Go. Bones can also be used to make glue. So, glue. You use glue to make tape. Oh, look, nerdy glasses. Well, better than nothing, because even the glasses give you some resistances. I still hear you, dog. Come on, antibiotics. Dope. Okay, well, that's good. Hey, handgun. You know, it's surprising how often you'll find a handgun in a toilet. I really didn't think it was that popular of a place to hide handguns, but evidently it is. Oh, look at that cook pot. Now, I'm a little skeptical about cook pots these days, because there are explosive cook pots, like booby traps. And I haven't run into one yet, but I don't want to. Okay, good job. Good deal. That is an excellent, excellent find. Good deal, good deal. Okay, before I get too crazy, let's get a bedroll down. Whoa. Let's see. Were there holes in this roof? No, there are not. That's good. Some of them, like the corner, will be broken out of, or like on a second floor there'll be a hole in the wall. And it's a dog. Or a wolf, but it seemed to me that in my I don't know what you're attacking, but yeah, have fun with that. Anyway, I was saying, when I was playing it on the experimental branch, Alpha 16, the experimental branch, it seemed to me that wolves could like follow you by like scent or something. They would like kind of hunt you down. It was kind of odd. Okay, it's getting pretty late. I'm just gonna kind of gather a little bit of resources from what's sitting here and kind of bed down for the night. And tomorrow I will have to face the nasties outside. And maybe go back to that little pill shop that we passed and see if I can't find antibiotics and get rid of this infection before it gets worse. If you're not familiar with the game, when you get infected, it only gets worse. And the different stages of infection affect you more so as it goes, to the point where you will just basically die. I think if you reach stage, is it 4 or 5? It's never really happened to me, but it's come close. If you reach like stage 4 or 5, you just die. But in the meantime, it affects your stamina really, really bad, to the point where you just can't do anything. Alright, you want me to build some frames? Let's just build those frames, get them out of the way. Let's see here, where do I want them? Let's do there and there and there. Maybe we'll use that as a walkway or something. Okay, I need a campfire. Let's build us a campfire. What better place to put it than on the stove? Now this part, the journey to a settlement, it always gives you a marker. If you turn, you can see on your compass at the top of the screen, see that little symbol in the center there? You see which way your guy is pointing? That right there is a trader. And if you go out there, you'll be able to, you know, trade goods, buy, sell stuff. But that is for another day. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Gunpowder. Let's see, some water. Yep. Alright, we will get us some water going. Total of 50, just over a minute, so that is more than enough wood for that. And there is some good drinkable water. We will have to look for food tomorrow, 'cause we Good job. You can see down here by this symbol right here that I am standing close to the fire. I am getting some heat from the fire. It feels like it's 82, 83 degrees. So I'm going to step back away from the fire until that goes away. And if you find that range, you can find a range where you're still able to reach the fire and operate what's inside. That's a good thing. Okay, put the cooking pot in there, and now we can make good water. Make another bottled water also out of my last snow that I gathered. I hold on to the eggs because as soon as I get some deer meat, I'm hoping to make bacon and eggs, which is a really good food item. But I will need the grill for that, I believe. The gasoline comes in handy in the early game. It's kind of hit and miss, actually. If you get the gasoline and some oil is basically used for repair kits, but when you use it with gasoline and some jars and stuff, you can make a new Molotov cocktail, which is good for like a wandering horde. You can throw a Molotov in the middle of them and watch them all burn, and that'll help, you know, kill them, so you don't have to do all that work. Oh yay, bear is outside, and evidently he is not happy. Let's make a... Oh, let's get out of there, because you can't make that there. Yeah, there's that Molotov cocktail I was telling you about. See? Oil, gas, little cloth, and a jar. Really handy. Bone shiv. Could make glue with these. Not really important right now. Might hold on to them just in case I need another shiv or for later on. Because I'll probably stay at this location until after day 7. Not sure how long after that. Really depends how things go. I believe there's a building across the street that's going to provide me with water, a water source. I kind of move over here away from windows and things of that nature because light supposedly attracts zombies now, even though a torch is one of the least attracted things. Mistaken, but I thought there was a house outside close by that had a backyard, and they generally have a pool in the backyard. I don't know, I'll have to go looking tomorrow. I don't see any sources of water through the area that I walked through in town, but snow is close by, so if I have to, I can always go and get more snow. Didn't pick up any cotton, so I can't upgrade my outfit. I can make a bandana though, that's just added protection. Oh, I do have some cloth actually, so I can make some cloth chest armor, some cloth leg armor, and then try and replace the fiber as necessary. Let's see. chest armor, cloth leg armor. Then I can do boots and gloves. No, I can do one or the other because it takes duct tape. I am not giving you murky water. So sorry. Alright, so which do I want more, the boots or the gloves? They're both identical. Absolutely identical. Well, we'll make cloth boots. Why not? I don't really need these tin cans anymore because I have bottles. As I drink the water, I can use the same empty bottles and build them up again. Alright, let's adjust this. Okay, I am going to put the land claim block here somewhere. Really doesn't matter in a single player game because it only affects the difficulty of breaking the walls and being able to place items for other players, not for zombies. The zombies can still break through just as though it were without one. Now the important thing to note about the sleeping bag here is if you don't place a sleeping bag and you go out to explore or loot or what have you and come back, this place can respawn sleeper zombies again. And unless you want to kill sleeper zombies each and every time you come back from an expedition, just throw a sleeping bag down. It'll be your spawn point, yeah, but it's a trade-off. It depends what you want to do with the location. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. Food is about half. Water is really good shape. We got really good on the water today. Yeah. In the morning we can go out and try to procure us some food. Look around, maybe do some looting. I would like to get some animals, get some hides, and start working on a forge. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you learned a little bit or at least enjoyed yourself. And keep playing. Great game.